Hey everyone, we're back to BlazBlue Continuum Shift 2. Now, if I do sound a little quiet, it's because it's nighttime and I never really record at night. Honestly, I record always in the morning. Every time I have a chance I get to. But anyway, yeah, we're going to do Jin's story modes, and we're going to figure out how long Jin's going to take. For him, the simple act of waking up came as a shocking surprise. Even within the shadowy depths of his dreams, he always kept his eyes tightly closed, so he'd never see the exit from his mind appear. Off in the distance, he could hear a faint voice, but it sounded as if he was being swallowed by the surrounding darkness. There was the sound of something beyond price being shattered, himself becoming something else entirely. He doesn't understand any of it, and his head feels like it's being ripped apart. This is why Jin Kisaragi will always wait with eyes closed for the light of day, for it is this light that will free him from the endless nightmare.
Not again.
There was something not quite right about the room in which he awoke. Jin scanned the room, taking in his surroundings.
Why am I in a bed? Where am I?
Jin got out of the bed, throwing aside the pure white sheets that covered him. His eyes were drawn to the object that was propped up beside him. Mukro Algesco Yuki Anasa.
I see. That's right. I fought my brother, and that's when... Wait! What happened to my brother? I don't have time to lay around here. Damn these wounds!
Major Kisaragi? You shouldn't be pushing yourself so hard yet.
Who the hell are you? Where is this place?
I'm sorry, Major. I'm from the 3rd Thaumaturgia Squad, Warrant Officer Ellen Nelson. This is the medical bay of an NOL Ars Magus vessel.
I want to see Ellen, Nelson as a character. Make her an actual character.
The medical bay? Warrant Officer. What's today's date?
Yes, it's January 3rd, sir.
Oh shit, January 3rd? That's in 3 more days it'll be my birthday.
I've been asleep for 3 days?
Your injuries appeared to be quite serious, so you were brought here for treatment.
Warrant Officer Nelson, was it? Who brought me here?
I'm afraid I do not know the answer to that question, sir. I was just assigned to this post yesterday. My orders, however, were made perfectly clear. I am to take care of you until your injuries have healed completely.
And who gave you these orders?
I was given my orders by Captain Hazama, sir.
Of course.
Captain Hazama? Nelson, I'm sorry, but I'm not feeling too well. Could you please leave?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
It's a great honor to be able to take care of you like this, sir. If you need anything at all, please feel free to call me. Now, if you'll excuse me.
An Ars Magus vessel? Judging by how I feel right now, we must be airborne. This must be one of the NOL ships configured for defense.
Did you call me, Major?
I'm a little thirsty. Please bring me a glass of water.
Understood. I will return right away.
Now.
Excuse me, Major. I brought your water.
I apologize for this, but...
Huh?
Now that I have her key card, let's see what her clearance level is.
What did Jin do? What did he do?
Level A, I should have...
Oh yeah, he told her. Oh yeah, he told her to bring the water so he can get her. Okay, never mind. I thought he was gonna do a Yuki Ansa trick with it. That'd been sick. He actually did a trick with the maybe freezing the water or something. I don't know.
Captain Hazama's involved, yet there are hardly any guards. Is this a trap?
Who knows, Jin? Who effing knows?
Circling directly above Kagutsuchi? Why aren't we heading back to HQ? This has to be a trap. No matter. Trap or not, I will allow nothing to deter me from finding my brother. Huh.
Looks like he's gone. That's the 2nd time he's gone off on his own like
Did
that.
Jin just jump off? Not playing.
Disobeyed orders. I don't think we can just turn a blind eye to it anymore, even if he is the hero of Ikaruga. So, I'd say it's probably high time our hero died an appropriately heroic death. Killed in action, of course. So, Phantom Buddy, I'd like to make sure he meets his end, all right? Don't let Ragna do him in, though, okay? It's gotta be Tsubaki. Tsubaki Yayoi.
Yeah, Rocket can't kill. We have to have Tsubaki do it. It must happen.
Seems like my wounds haven't healed as much as I would have hoped. I'll just have to ignore them for now.
Oh yeah, yeah, Jen. Yeah, you were the genius who wanted to jump off you were the genius who wanted to jump off an airborne ship with wounds.
It looks as if the wind blew me a little off course. Is that Kaizouwar over there?
How did Jin just jump off the ship and survive? Like, I want to. Maybe he used some Ars maggots to float down. I don't freaking know. Jin unstrapped himself from the parachute's harness and tossed it aside. Oh, he had a parachute? Well, that's just great.
I'd better get going. Who's there? I can sense your presence.
Give me a second.
Show yourself now.
Alright. I had to get up for a second. My freaking closet's creeping me out.
Well, I'll be damned. What's the hero of Ikaruga doing in a place like this?
Who are you?
I'm impressed, kid. You almost got a bead on me, not once, but twice. That ain't easy to do. And again, maybe this old body of mine just ain't what it used to be.
What in the hell are you? A cat? Beastkin? Whatever he is, I don't see any weaknesses in his defense. There's definitely more to him than meets the eye.
How does Jin not know the 6 heroes? You figure someone... Never mind. Like, how does he not know Jubei from first glance? I mean, I get it. Like, Jubei wore armor, and so you'd be hard pressed to know about what Jubei would look like, but still.
Sure has been a while, Jin.
What do you mean by been a while? I've never seen you before in my life.
Whoa there, calm down, son. I reckon you don't remember me. Well, that's all right. You ain't hurt my feelings none. Name's Jubei.
Jubei? Jubei? You've got to be kidding me. You're telling me that you are the Jubei of the 6 heroes?
There was a time folks called me that, sure.
Are you for real?
You feel like finding out? Don't make no never mind to me, but I don't figure it'll turn out real well for you. What kind of shape you're in.
Funny. I could say the same thing about you.
Sharp mind you got there, son. The hero of Ikaruga, huh? Reckon you've grown a bit since I saw you last.
Meaning what?
Besides, what you ought to be thinking about just now is what you're gonna do next.
Why should I tell you anything?
Heading to Kaizouwar, are you? Oh, don't worry yourself, I ain't gonna stop you. Matter of fact, best thing you can probably do is go and fight, and you got plenty of that to do. Against fate, hell, against yourself. Just remember, this is your fight. Ain't nobody else's.
You know what? I like how Jubei is willing to help out people. I mean, even in his own way. He's not the person who would outright tell you, but he's willing to help anyone he comes across.
And if you can, I'd ask you to make good where I done wrong.
What in the hell are you talking about?
Ain't how I would have liked it. But all I can do now is keep an eye on what the rest of y'all do. Folks used to say I was the strongest critter around, but hell, if everything I do don't mean squat, I'm about as useful as tits on a bull.
I've never heard anyone use that term before. Tits on a bull, huh? Never heard anybody use that before. That's new.
I apologize, but hero or not, I don't have any more time to waste chatting with you.
Listen, kid, before you go, I gotta tell you something. An old friend of mine, a comrade, asked me to give you this message if I ever ran into you.
Comrade?
The world likes equality. If something gets too powerful, the world creates something new that can stand up to it. That's how we get order. That's how nature keeps the balance.
Balance?
If things tip real far in one direction, the world needs something just as powerful to push them back. The bigger that difference is, the bigger the power of order.
Oh,
Hell,
power of order.
it gets so powerful it'll threaten the world itself. This power, the thing that shows up to restore that balance. It ain't good, but it ain't evil neither. So you think long and hard about that power, son. That's what my friend told me to tell you. Look here, Jin. You ever think you're lost? No, you ever feel like you're prepared to tackle the thing that's sleeping inside you? Come and see me, all right? I'm sure you know where to find me. That's just about all I can do for you right now.
That had to be one of the most pointless diatribes I've ever had to endure. And stop acting like you know me, furball.
You sure have been, Jin.
Hey, look, it's Noel.
Did you, Bay? Did something good happen?
Oh.
See, I'm kind of glad they did this stuff in order. Like, Noel's comes in first, and so if you see Noel's, you would know how it happens to Jin's. I kind of like the... Like, because in Calamity Trigger, there was no order to follow. You know, in Calamity Trigger, there was no order to follow. You can pick anybody's story mode wherever you want, but, like, they kind of... In this part, because you skip past Jin, your mind thinks, okay, then who's next? Then Noel, you know? And then you go back to Jin.
Yes, of course.
I like that. Like, Continuum Shift is it took me a while to remember, but Continuum Shift is doing a good job at trying to, like, you know, get you a more coherent story. The Calamity Trigger was not the best in trying to get a story in a long way, just individual character stories. All right, time to start Jins. Time to start Jins.
I finally arrived, but there's no time to waste. You're still around, aren't you? That feeling. It's much stronger than before. It must be my brother's presence I'm sensing. But how is it that I'm able to...
Yeah, Jin, it's almost if you're starting to develop a little order there.
Giannis's power? In the end, it doesn't matter. Regardless of how I'm doing it, it is my will that draws me ever closer to my brother.
A gentle breeze blows Jin's hair as he meanders slowly through the port. He suddenly stops in his tracks, brought up short by why am I so good reading? Damn, brought up short not by the refreshing breeze, but the figure that stood off in the distance.
Wait, isn't that Makoto? Makoto Nania?
Nania Shiki, not going there. Makoto Nania. No one can mistake the chestnut-colored tail protruding from her Inowell uniform. The daughter of a half-squirrel beastskin, she spent a great deal of time with Jin in the student council room during their time as students.
Hey, you.
Huh? Are you Jin Kisaragi, head of the student council?
I guess some things will never change. We're not in school anymore. And by the way, I'm a major now.
Excuse me, Major. However, there are more important things to talk about, such as the rumor that you defied orders and escaped from one of our ships.
I see news travels fast. But enough of that. It's not really important anymore.
You know, the one thing
there is something that I want to ask.
One thing I kind of like about Jin is that he doesn't really fly off the handle as much as when he encounters Makoto. Like, she's actually chill enough for Jin to talk to without, you know, being an ass to off the bat, at least.
Yes. What would that be?
Do you know the whereabouts of Captain Hazama?
Captain Hazama? Unfortunately, I'm not quite sure where he is myself.
Are you not his subordinate, working for intelligence?
Yes, well, that's true, but we mainly just exchange information from time to time. I don't know exactly what he's doing or where he is at any given moment. He seldom informs us of his location. And to be quite honest, I don't particularly care for him. He reminds me of a snake for some reason.
You really haven't changed at all, have you? But it seems that you are indeed telling the truth. Oh well. Thanks anyway.
Hey, Jin thanked her.
That's all you wanted? Oh, I mean...
What is it? I'm really in a hurry. If you have something you wish to say, just say it.
It's just... I mean, you've changed quite a bit since you were at the academy.
And you're surprised by this. Why exactly? I really don't understand any of you guys. Still acting like students. It's like you never graduated.
What was that?
Never mind. So what was it you wanted to say to me?
How do I put it? Since the time you went to Ikaruga, something is...
Something is... what?
I'm sorry to be so straightforward, but what happened in Ikaruga?
Well,
Oh, shit.
If it isn't Lieutenant Nanaya. Gathering some intelligence, I presume?
Well, shit.
Captain Kazuma.
You son of a bitch.
I'm sorry, but the good Major Kisaragi is quite exhausted from all the trouble he's been through today. So if it isn't too much to ask, it'd be just super if you wouldn't pester him too much.
My apologies, Captain.
You really shouldn't just wander around, poking that cute little nose of yours where it doesn't belong. Didn't you learn anything at the academy? I mean, gosh. Surely you know gathering intelligence is the sort of thing you've got to do covertly. I'm just worried about you. One mistake in this business can mean your life, you know.
What?
Well, this isn't something you see every day. I'd heard you were pretty cold-hearted, Major, but here you are, protecting somebody. Just goes to show anyone can change, I guess.
You bastard. What in the hell do you think you're doing?
Oh, just, educating one of my subordinates, like any good commanding officer should do. Spare the rod and spoil the child.
Educating? That attack just now was clearly intended to kill. In the intelligence department, executions are now considered educational?
Major Kisaragi.
Yeah. Ooh, you smell like cat, Kisaragi. It's disgusting. That's got the jump on me this time. Well, now I know why the Phantom screwed the pooch on this one. Looks like there's no helping it. Well, I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to you now, Major. I don't think I'll be able to once we're done here.
You bastard. What in the hell are you up to?
Oh, that's on a need-to-know basis, soldier. And you don't need to know. But please, trust me. This comes down from the top. It's the only other viable strategy. Now, if you'd please do me a favor and die!
Well, I don't want that to happen. I just want to beat this mode without dying, Hazamama. Time to spin the stylish, baby. Shit, what am I doing? Oh, it's an auto fight? Oh, great. It's another auto fight. Ugh. It's weird why those happen at sometimes. Like, these characters just can't lose. I know Jin can't win. I get the reason why this is an auto fight, because Jin can't win due to his injuries. I get that, but still. I need to wear my glasses. I can't see shit. Damn.
I'm betting you're pretty close to your limit with injuries like those.
You son of a... damn it! Nox!
I was hoping you wouldn't outlive your usefulness just yet. But I guess the flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long, right?
Hey, are you...
Please, just shut up.
I can get someone else to deal with the Kaizouwar, Major. So
Whoa, this Kaizouwar. What's the Kaizouwar? What's going on? What's this Kaizouwar's business?
You get over here!
Huh?
Hurry! Do you want to die?
Huh? I'm coming.
Ouroboros! Blizzard!
Well, didn't expect you to parry that. Damn. What a persistent little insect you are. The power of order was convenient when it was, well, convenient. Now it's getting to be a bit of a pain in the ass. I'll just need to ask First Lieutenant Tsubaki Yayoi to work a little bit harder.
Do you think we'll be okay here? I hope we ran far enough away. Are you okay? Ah! Blood?
I can't die in a place like this.
Jin's
Oh my
dead.
God, you're
He
injured.
ultimately died.
What should I do? What should I... But I don't know any healing ARCSYS, and... Oh, that's right. Orient Town isn't too far from here. Who's there?
Halt! I do not
It's
wish to
Bang
fight
Shishu
you, young
Shigami.
lady.
Who are you?
I am Bang Shishigami, a ninja who fights in the name of love and justice. Might the injured man lying behind you be Jin Kisaragi?
Yes, it is. And you. Those clothes. You're from Ikaruga. Are you here to... kill him?
And Bang said yes and ultimately kills Jin. That's what happens. He kills him. I saw it. I was right there. I saw all of it. Wait, gotta wipe my glasses. Damn. Okay, anyway. After sheathing his sword, Jin takes a moment to stare and wonder at the magnificent sight that lies before him. A statue of pure ice, which was created by Jin himself. Encased inside is Tenjo, the leader of Ikaruga. At his feet lies the battered form of Bang.
Tenjo. Huh, not even a worthy opponent. And this man, a ninja of this country? But why? Why would they hold back? They could have crushed this pathetic flyspeck country in the blink of an eye. What is coming over me?
Jin approaches the statue and looks up at Tenjo.
Could this be? I see. So that's what's going on. But what does this mean? Why did the NOL...
Long time no see, you little bastard.
What?
Deep in his own thoughts, Jin failed to notice the dark shadow that was looming behind him. He only realized his danger when it was too late.
Just the kind of quality work I can expect from the power of order. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Medals all around. We'll just collect that stinky old dead guy.
Yo, a stinky old dead woman, I guess. Because this is before Tenjo was known as a dude. Well, I mean, the Japanese version is ambiguous. But in the English version, they just straight up call Tenjo a dude. I think that's why in like Spiral shows like a big moment. It's like, oh shit, Tenjo was actually a woman. The shadowy black figure reaches out and grabs Jin by the back of his head.
You're from that time.
Oh, your memories are going to be just delicious. Once I'm done with you, pal, you're gonna make the bestest figurehead hero ever. My own little meat puppet.
So Jin had his memories nommed on. That's weird.
Oh, you're awake. I mean, are you okay?
Oh, God. My head. Where are we? Why am I...
Oh, hey, you shouldn't move around yet. You've been badly wounded.
Answer my question. Where are we?
He's already wounded and then he gets wrecked again. Poor Jin.
This is Ronin Kai.
You're from Ikaruga.
Hey, you remember Jin?
Have you come to get your revenge?
Hold on a second. Mr. Bang is...
Motioning Makoto to be silent, Bang slowly begins to speak.
Jin Kisaragi.
Yeah.
Yes, it is true that you have brought terrible and awful misfortune upon my people of Ikaruga. My hate for you will never be enough.
Huh. If that's the case.
However, a true warrior of Ikaruga would never leave an injured man to die. You may be our sworn enemy, but for now, you are unsworn.
Wait a second. Are you trying to tell me that I should relax and heal my wounds or something?
Indeed I am.
No wonder you've lost. There is only one goal in war, and that is victory. Furthermore, if your opponent outclasses you, then striking at them when they are too weak to retaliate is an absolute must. Your idiocy is truly astounding.
You know, I forgot in the anime, like an alter memory, Jin was still injured slinking around. He never encountered Hazama. They changed that to where Bang was the one who did Jin in one hit, and then he brought them back to Ikaruga. So yeah, Makoto wasn't even there. They just brought Jin because Lychee was there. But Bang brought Jin back after he beat him in one hit.
Hey!
Your logic is sound, however, I would not go so far as to say that you and I are at war.
Are you insane as well as stupid? The NOL and Ikaruga are...
That war has ended, and we have lost. The fight we fight now is a completely different fight.
It's so weird. The more I play these games, the more I think of alter memory, and like how weird alter memory was, and how many things swapped around. Because like the first 3 episodes of BlazBlue Alter Memory are just like the first 2.5 episodes of Alter Memory are just the Calamity Trigger parts, and they had to change some stuff up from to fit some of the Calamity Trigger parts and the Continuum Shift parts they were adapting from both games. And it's so weird to see how much they changed. It don't even feel like the same series.
To protect the people of Ikaruga and their spirit.
That's beyond moronic.
Enough of that!
You needn't worry. My aim is
Yeah,
not
Jen,
to
shut
put
the
you in
hell
my
up.
debt,
Just
or
take the
otherwise ensnarl you
take
in
the
some
health.
sort of scheme. I do not mind. At any rate, please rest until your wounds have healed. I have explained your situation to the people of Ronin Gai. If you are bored, please feel free to walk around town.
So, you actually intend on showing me sympathy?
Well, as you have said many times, I am an idiot. You think I think so far ahead?
You know, this is like the most mature you see Bang so far, leading into Continuum Shift at least. We haven't seen more of him yet, but like this is the most like mature and normal he's been. You know, if you play Calamity Trigger, you're like, oh, this dude's a loud and annoying, but he's actually a lot better here.
She has taken very good care of you.
He shows he's not just a jokester all the time.
I'll just go get something to drink.
Hey, you there! Those don't go there! Oh, 1,000 pardons. Would you be so kind as to grab these for me?
Oh, Ragnar is one of Bang's subordinates? I knew it.
Oh, look at them go! It's so peaceful here.
Noisy would be much more accurate.
Do you always have to be so cynical?
Huh. Just stating the simple truth.
Hey, it's Mr. Bang!
Come, comrades. Today we shall work up a good hard sweat. Ha ha!
Oh. Oh, that wasn't the sound.
Working so hard. And I think his voice is at least 3 times louder than everyone else's. Oh, he fell.
You should really close these holes! They're very dangerous! Boss! Lord Bang!
It's just that everyone seems so lively and happy.
The meaning of war.
Did you say something?
No, nothing.
As he was speaking, Jin turned his back to on Makoto and began to walk away.
Major! Where are you going? You shouldn't be walking around. Didn't he say that you needed lots of rest?
You don't need to follow me everywhere. I'm just going for a little walk. It's too loud here.
Huh?
I just cannot understand. Their passion, their resolve. Their coming together like this has no rhyme or reason. Cooperating with others serves no real purpose.
Oh, you know, Jin. They drill that into your head. Every series there is out there. The power of teamwork and friendship triumphs against all.
Yet why am I? This is not where I should be. It's not somewhere I'm supposed to be. I can't stay here.
And then Jin bails. Alright, we're going to end the episode right about here. So, see you all in the next episode.